Notice is 1, 2, 3, and if I lift this up, there's a fourth part deep down there. Okay, which you don't really get a good view of, especially because your cat's muscles are so big that it's hard to kind of push them out of the way. Okay, but 1, 2, 3, 4 parts to it. Okay, so do you notice that there's one part here? Which side of the leg is this? What is it? Medial. Which side of the leg is this?
Lateral.
And then in between the two of them, right, is basically what we call intermediate. So those three muscles right there, one medial, one lateral, one intermediate between those two. What are those muscles? What is it? Vastus. So which one is this? Vastus lateralis. Which one is this? Vastus medialis. And then in between the two of them, what's that one down there? Vastus intermedius. Yeah? Now, do you see this one right here that I'm picking up? That one that I'm picking up right there? No. It's still part of quadriceps, but do you notice how it's straight? Look at that. It's a very straight muscle, right? So do you know how to say straight? No. It's the same as right here. These are the straight muscles of the abdomen that make up your six-pack. Right? So abdominis means having to do with the abdomen, right? So how do you say straight? What are these muscles called? No. Six-pack. Which muscles make up a six-pack? Like if you correct somebody, that's right. You're making things straight. So these are rectus abdominis. This is rectus femoris. This is rectus femoris. Yeah? Okay, so those are the four parts, the four heads of the quadriceps. Rectus femoris, vastus medialis, vastus intermedius, vastus lateralis. Yeah? Now, see this right here? A little check mark right there? It almost looks like a little check mark right there. Like there's like a little V to it. Actually, it looks something like that, a little V-shaped muscle. What's this? It used to be attached to a piece of, like a big piece of connective tissue right here. You can even see where it used to be attached right there. You can see the connective tissue. So what is that?
The top one is the gracilis, right? Above that.
Okay, so wait, hold on. All right, this one right here, right? Tensor fascia lata. So the fascia lata used to be covering your quadriceps like this, and this is the tensor because it would put tension onto that sheet of connective tissue. And then here, right here, which was kind of covering up your tensor fascia lata, what's this one? No.
These two are the same. Yeah, it's the scapula.
Any idea?
No.
Sartorius. This is sartorius right here.
Where's the gracilis?
And then gracilis is this one right here.
Oh.
This is gracilis right here. Yeah? Okay, so gracilis here, sartorius right there. Yeah? Do you remember this one? What was this one? Just gonna flex the leg like this.
No, I don't know.
This one is biceps.
Oh.
Biceps femoris. This is biceps femoris. Looks very, very different on cats than it does on humans, right? Once I reflect the biceps femoris away, right, you can see a couple things over here. Biceps is part of the hamstrings, right? So right here, this biceps is part of the hamstrings, and you know that because all of the parts of the hamstrings have some origin off of the ischial tuberosity down here. And so this is also originating from ischial tuberosity down here. This is also originating from the ischial tuberosity down here. So 1, 2, 3 muscles, those are part of the hamstrings. So this one was which one again? Biceps femoris. And then this one right here, what's this next one?
The ham.
So So what's the muscle? Give you a hint. Semi. Semi. Starts with semi.
Semi.
Not that one. Semi. Tendinosis. Semi-tendinosis. And then this one right here, which one's this one?
Treminosis.
Semimembranosis. Okay, now I'm going to show you something. Watch this. I'm going to flip this around, and I'm going to show you something. Okay. We're going to move the gracilis out of the way. And I'm actually going to grab semitendinosis.
Tendons.
Okay? And when I grab semitendinosis right here, one of the things, and remember, you can follow these things out. There's a little bit of fat in the way right here, but I want you to notice that, do you see the insertion of this muscle, semitendinosis? Do you see how it's not made out of muscle? Do you see the insertion right here? Basically looks tendinous, right? Semitendinosis. Now, when I look at membranosis, this is semimembranosis right here. This is semimembranosis right here. This right here. Now, look at the insertion. Doesn't that look like it's made out of muscle? It's muscular and really meaty. So, semi-membranosis because M, right? Membranosis, just like muscle. Tendinosis because it's a tendinous insertion. Membranosis because it's a more muscular insertion. You can tell the difference between them. Yeah? And then if I move my gracilis out of the way, right? Move gracilis reflected out of the way, then you can see deep to the gracilis. What's this right here? Here's what it does. So it adducts. So guess what that is? Adductor. Now, if this were a human, you would call it adductor magnus. But that's adductor muscle right here. Yeah? Does that make sense? What about this? What's this?
The muscle table?
Is that your gastrocnemius?
Gastrocnemius. Okay? Two heads to gastrocnemius, right? There are two heads to it, right? So because there are two heads, which head is this one? Look at where we are. Which side is it? Lateral head. So this is the lateral head of gastrocnemius, and then which one is this? Medial head of gastrocnemius. When you look at the gastrocnemius, there's a muscle that's closely associated with it. On the lateral side, you can see this muscle. What is it? This is soleus right here. On the lateral surface, it's very closely associated with gastrocnemius. Right? So this is soleus right here. Right? And then if you go even deeper, right? And it's better if you look on the medial side right here. I don't see the separation. I can't see the separation right now. I'll have to like work on it to separate it. There's also going to be superficial digital flexure. Okay, there it is.
So mine only does medial and medial side is medial and
There's like a little like block of muscle right here. That's the superficial digital flexure. It's not going to be easy to see right now, so I won't make you like worry about it. But I will show you this one right here. Separation right there. Right? Separation right here. And so this one, this most kind of superficial and cranial muscle, which one is this? Oh, right there. It's gonna flex at the ankle. It's gonna lift your toes up.
the one inside.
No, because it's not doing the digits. It's just doing the ankle. This is the one that you feel on your shin. Like you can actually feel this on your shin. No. What bone is this right here? Like what's this bone? Right here? No, this bone, this bone.
Tibia, right?
Tibia, right? Where on the tibia is this bone? Like if this were a human being standing up, it's facing forward, right? So this is forward, so how do you say forward? What direction is forward? Anterior. So what is this muscle? Tibialis anterior. This is tibialis anterior. Yeah? And then right next to it, right next to tibialis anterior, this one right here, that one right next to it, this is long digital extensor. Okay? So in fact, this one we might be able to do it. I don't know if it'll work.
Oh, gosh.
It's gonna like squirt. Yeah, like.
So it might work.
Oh.
So you get digital extension, right? So this is long digital extensor. And so you have tibialis anterior here, and then long digital extensor right there. So as long as you can see this, it will extend the digits.
It's in between the.
And so if I hold the ankle so that it doesn't move,
That's cool.
digital extension. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and then last little thing, you can see these muscles right here. So your soleus, right? You move your soleus out of the way, and these muscles right here. Which bone is this? So this was the tibia here. Which bone is this bone right here? Fibula. So these are, you can call them fibularis muscles, or you can call them peroneal muscles. It's the exact same thing. Yeah?
Yeah.
Key thing for you to do is same as you did on the forearm. And what you want to do is you want to divide it up into the different regions. Okay, so remember, cranial and lateral, all the same innervation. Do you remember which nerve innervates the cranial and lateral muscles? Look at the bone.
The radial?
Say it.
The radial?
What?
The radial?
No.
No.
Say it.
Fibula.
Fibular. The
Oh,
fibular
fibular.
nerve or peroneal nerve. Because look, this is the fibula right here. So fibular or peroneal nerve for all of these right here. And then tibial is for all of these back here. Caudal and medial right here. Okay? So that's based on region.
Okay.
Kind of make sense?